Did you know that the cooking oil you use every single day could be silently clouding your mind? For seniors over 70, this isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a hidden trigger for brain fog, memory lapses, and even a faster decline in mental sharpness. Imagine this: a 74-year-old woman named Linda, vibrant and full of stories, starts noticing she's forgetting names, losing track of conversations, and struggling to focus on her favorite crossword puzzles. She thought it was just aging. But what she didn't realize was that the oils in her kitchen were quietly sabotaging her brain health. The truth is, some cooking oils that seem harmless are actually wreaking havoc on your cognitive clarity, and most people don't even know it. In this video, we're diving into 3 cooking oils you should never use if you want to keep your mind sharp and clear as you age. These are oils you probably have in your pantry right now, and they're linked to inflammation, oxidative stress, and even early cognitive decline. But don't worry, we're not just here to scare you. By the end of this video, you'll also learn about a simple, brain-boosting oil mix you can make at home to replace them, helping you think clearer, stay sharper, and feel more energized every single day. Stay with me until the very end, because the last oil we'll talk about is one that's marketed as healthy, but could be the sneakiest brain fog trigger of all. You'll also get a step-by-step recipe for a brain-healthy oil blend that doctors and nutritionists swear by. Let's get started. First, let's talk about vegetable oil. You've probably got a bottle of this sitting on your kitchen counter right now. It's cheap, it's versatile, and it's in everything: fried foods, baked goods, even your favorite salad dressings. But here's the problem. Vegetable oil is one of the worst choices for your brain health, especially after 70. Most vegetable oils are highly processed and packed with omega-6 fatty acids, which sound harmless but can throw your body into a state of chronic inflammation when consumed in excess. Inflammation isn't just about sore joints or stiff muscles. It's a silent killer for your brain cells. Studies have shown that high levels of omega-6 fats can disrupt the delicate balance of fats in your brain, leading to oxidative stress that damages neurons over time. Think about someone like George, a 76-year-old retiree who loves frying his morning eggs in vegetable oil. Over the years, he's noticed his memory isn't what it used to be. He struggles to recall where he parked his car, and sometimes he even forgets the names of his grandkids. What George doesn't know is that the vegetable oil he's been using for decades could be fueling inflammation in his brain, making it harder for him to stay sharp. The science backs this up. A 2020 study in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that diets high in omega-6 fats from oils like vegetable oil were linked to a higher risk of cognitive decline in older adults. And the worst part? Vegetable oil is often hidden in processed foods. Think chips, crackers, and even restaurant meals. So you might be consuming it without even realizing it. The good news is, you can make a change today. Instead of reaching for that bottle of vegetable oil, try cooking with oils that are lower in omega-6 and higher in brain-protecting nutrients. We'll get to the perfect mix in a moment. But first, let's move on to the next oil you need to avoid. If you're still watching and finding this valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our senior health tips. Your support helps us keep creating content to keep you thriving. Now let's talk about the second oil you need to steer clear of: canola oil. Canola oil is often marketed as a heart-healthy choice, and you might have switched to it thinking you were doing your body a favor. After all, it's low in saturated fat, and it's recommended by countless recipes and even some doctors. But here's the hard truth. Canola oil could be quietly fogging up your brain. Most canola oil is highly refined, which means it goes through intense processing that strips away nutrients and creates harmful compounds called trans fats, even in small amounts. These trans fats are like poison for your brain. They disrupt the structure of your brain cells, making it harder for them to communicate with each other. Over time, this can lead to slower thinking, trouble concentrating, and even an increased risk of dementia. Picture someone like Susan, a 72-year-old who prides herself on her homemade soups. She switched to canola oil years ago because she heard it was better for her cholesterol, but lately she's been feeling mentally sluggish, like her thoughts are moving through molasses. She started misplacing her keys more often and struggles to follow the plot of her favorite TV shows. What Susan doesn't realize is that the canola oil she's been using could be contributing to these problems. A 2018 study in the journal Neurology found that even small amounts of trans fats in the diet were linked to worse cognitive performance in older adults. And here's something else to consider. Most canola oil comes from genetically modified crops, which some researchers believe may introduce additional risks to long-term health. If you've got canola oil in your kitchen, it's time to rethink your choice. There are better options out there that can nourish your brain instead of harming it, and we'll share the perfect one soon. If you're still with me, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. Your feedback means the world to us, and it helps us keep bringing you life-uplifting health tips. Now, let's move on to the third oil. And this one might shock you because it's often touted as a superfood. Soybean oil. Soybean oil is everywhere. It's in your margarine, your store-bought sauces, and even those healthy snacks you grab at the grocery store. You might think it's a safe choice because it's plant-based, but soybean oil is one of the sneakiest brain fog triggers out there. Like vegetable oil, soybean oil is loaded with omega-6 fatty acids, which promote inflammation when overconsumed. But what makes soybean oil especially dangerous is how it affects your brain's delicate omega-3 balance. Your brain needs omega-3 fats to function properly. They're like the building blocks of clear thinking and memory. But when you consume too much omega-6 from soybean oil, it crowds out those precious omega-3s, starving your brain of what it needs to stay sharp. Imagine someone like Robert, a 78-year-old who loves baking muffins for his neighbors. He uses soybean oil because it's affordable and easy to find. But over the past year, he's noticed he's getting more forgetful. He struggles to remember the ingredients for his recipes, and sometimes he even forgets to turn off the oven. Robert doesn't know that the soybean oil in his pantry could be tipping the scales toward inflammation and cognitive decline. A 2021 study in the journal Brain, Behavior, and Immunity found that high consumption of soybean oil was linked to changes in brain function, including increased markers of inflammation that could accelerate memory loss. And here's the kicker. Soybean oil is often partially hydrogenated, which means it contains those harmful trans fats we talked about earlier. If you're using soybean oil to cook your meals, you're unknowingly putting your brain at risk every single day. But don't worry, there's a simple solution that can turn things around, and we're about to share it with you. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 3 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Your support keeps us going, and we're so grateful for it. Now, let's talk about the game changer. The brain-boosting oil mix you can use instead of these harmful oils to keep your mind crystal clear. The key is to choose oils that are rich in anti-inflammatory compounds, high in omega-3s, and packed with antioxidants to protect your brain from oxidative stress. After years of research and countless studies, nutritionists have zeroed in on a powerful combination that's easy to make at home and works wonders for senior brain health. It's a blend of extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and a touch of flaxseed oil. Let's break it down. Extra virgin olive oil is like liquid gold for your brain. It's packed with monounsaturated fats and polyphenols, which reduce inflammation and protect your neurons from damage. A 2019 study in the journal Nutrients found that people who regularly consumed olive oil had better cognitive function and a lower risk of Alzheimer's disease. Avocado oil is another superstar. It's high in healthy fats and vitamin E, which acts as an antioxidant to shield your brain from free radicals. And flaxseed oil? It's one of the richest sources of omega-3s, which are essential for maintaining memory and mental clarity. Together, these oils create a perfect balance that nourishes your brain, reduces inflammation, and helps you think clearer every day. Here's how to make the mix. Start with a clean glass bottle or jar. Pour in 2 parts extra virgin olive oil, 1 part avocado oil, and half a part flaxseed oil. For example, if you're using a cup as your measure, that's 2 cups of olive oil, 1 cup of avocado oil, and half a cup of flaxseed oil. Seal the bottle, give it a gentle shake, and store it in a cool, dark place like your pantry. Use this blend for everything. Drizzle it over salads, use it to sauté vegetables, or even mix it into your morning smoothie. Just a tablespoon or two a day can make a huge difference. Let's go back to Linda, the 74-year-old we mentioned earlier. After learning about the dangers of vegetable oil, she switched to this brain-boosting blend. Within weeks, she noticed her mind felt sharper, she could remember names more easily, her crossword puzzles became fun again, and she even felt more energized throughout the day. The science backs this up. A 2022 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that diets rich in olive oil and omega-3s improved cognitive performance in seniors by up to 20%. This isn't just about avoiding brain fog. It's about giving your brain the fuel it needs to thrive. If you're still with me and excited about this brain-healthy oil mix, please comment oil mix below to let me know you're here. Your comments inspire us to keep sharing tips that make a difference in your life. Now, let's talk about how to make this change stick. It's one thing to know about these harmful oils and the brain-boosting mix, but it's another to actually put it into practice. Start small. Check your pantry today and see if you've got vegetable oil, canola oil, or soybean oil lurking on the shelves. If you do, don't throw them out just yet. Use them up in non-cooking ways like making homemade soap or cleaning wooden furniture, and replace them with your new olive avocado flaxseed blend. Next, get into the habit of reading labels. Processed foods like frozen dinners, snacks, and even healthy granola bars are often loaded with these harmful oils. Look for products that use olive oil or no added oils at all. And here's a pro tip. When you eat out, ask your server what kind of oil the kitchen uses. Many restaurants rely on cheap vegetable or soybean oil, but some are happy to use olive oil if you request it. These small changes add up, and over time, they can transform the way your brain feels and functions. Let's take a moment to reflect on someone like Margaret, an 80-year-old grandmother who loves hosting family dinners. She used to cook everything in canola oil, thinking it was the healthy choice. But after noticing she was struggling to keep up with conversations and forgetting her recipes, she made the switch to the brain-boosting oil mix. Not only did her mental clarity improve, but her family noticed she was more engaged, laughing more, and telling stories with the spark she used to have. Margaret didn't just change her oil, she changed her life. And you can too. The beauty of this change is that it's simple, affordable, and backed by science. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated diets. Just a smart swap in your kitchen that can protect your brain for years to come. If you're still watching and ready to make this change, please comment Brain Boost below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's the best way to stay in the loop with our senior health tips. Your support helps us keep this content coming. Now let's address one final thing: why this matters so much for seniors. As we age, our brains become more vulnerable to inflammation and oxidative stress. Every meal you cook is an opportunity to either protect your brain or harm it. The oils you choose aren't just about taste. They're about keeping your memories, your independence, and your ability to enjoy life's little moments. Think about the last time you forgot something important, like an appointment or a loved one's birthday. That moment of frustration, that sinking feeling, it doesn't have to be your new normal. By ditching vegetable oil, canola oil, and soybean oil, and embracing this brain-boosting blend, you're giving your brain the tools it needs to stay sharp and resilient. For final thoughts, let's bring it all together. The three oils we've talked about, vegetable oil, canola oil, and soybean oil, are hidden brain fog triggers that could be stealing your mental clarity. They're packed with omega-6 fats, trans fats, and inflammatory compounds that harm your brain over time. But you have the power to change that. By switching to a blend of extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and flaxseed oil, you're not just cooking smarter, you're investing in a clearer, sharper, more vibrant mind. This isn't about fear, it's about hope. It's about knowing that the choices you make in your kitchen today can help you stay engaged with your family, enjoy your hobbies, and live life with the mental clarity you deserve. So here's my challenge to you. Go to your kitchen tonight, check your oils, and make a plan to switch to this brain-boosting blend. Try it for a week and see how you feel. You might be amazed at the difference it makes. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are so important to us, and reading your comments gives us the motivation to keep going. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.